Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Today's Gamer. So today we are going to discuss how to train your players fast, how to train your players effectively. Now, there was a video I dropped when we were playing Soccer Manager 2023. I don't think I dropped it in the 24 version because the training and everything changed. Now, but for the first thing, before you can be able to train your players effectively, you will have to increase these skills here. I have to increase your manager level. Like I said in the earlier video, both the patience and everything, it has what it does on the players. Now, it is advisable that at the beginning of this game that you do not manage any youngsters because their development will be stunted in your club before you will be able to manage them well, unless you have, okay, I have coins from the pre-registering. Okay, I'll just get to level 6, then I can use it for this level 11 and open it so that I'll be able to have this world class training. One, you have effective training criteria. Two, so you can get all this when you have increased your man when you have increased your manager traits. So that's not being the case, we can still try to effectively train our players because we have to always train them. Now, once you come to these drills, as you see, okay, after your traits, the next thing is your training ground. It must be up to the highest, level 10, level 12, anyone that is the highest, make sure it is there, level 10 here now, so that all the slots will be open. Now, when all the slots are open, for a very fast and effective training, I always advise to use defending. You should have defending in at least this sport that carries the bonus, because the defending threat seems to grow all the players faster. I don't know the reason, but maybe because the attackers don't have that rule, and you know that the attackers grow faster, and also it is something that is required in the defenders. So once they get it, their ratings hike up. So, but the defending, you should alternate this bonus position with the defending and attacking. So that's how I do it. Then for the other positions, any training drill is supposed to have your tactics inside, because that's what informs the players on how to play, on the rules they are going to play on the pitch from the next game, and maybe along with their career. So they have to be able to be conversant with tactics and how to go about it. So this defending here, then attacking normally will take two spots for me. Attacking will take two spots, then defending will take the bonus role. Then you have at least one spot for tackling, for tactical. Now, it is also good, as I always say, to know your players when you're playing the soccer manager game. You know them, you know what they need. Now you look at your squad, you know what most of them are lacking. Is it the technical ability or is it the physical? And also, I don't normally train keepers because I see that sport as kind of a waste. So, but maybe you can see it different and do things differently in your own way. But for me, I see it as a waste. Now, when these spots are always open, I've given the defending to this position, I've given two to attacking. I can give only one to tactical. Now that leaves us with four spaces, and I am not doing goalkeeping. Now we have the physical and we have the technical, right? I'll give physical two, and maybe technical one, and then one more spot for tactical. That's how I do it. So you see that both the fitness will be at 10 and the chemistry of the players will increase as well. And what will make them perform better, if not the chemistry? And if they perform better, as you know, especially the youngsters, the more match time you give them, the more they perform, the more they are going to grow. So when you have your facility to this level and you train them in that way, you see that your youngsters are going to grow very much. Let's see if I have made any progress at all with this team. Okay, I bought Lamin Yamal. I think he's the youngest player I have on this team now. And okay, two matches for me. I think he is progressing as well. Let's look at the training again. Okay, let's look at the training reports. Okay, so this is it. These ones are the declining players. So remember I talked about giving your players happiness and the rest. So most of these guys now are not happy and they are not being part of the squad, so they won't train. Now I was able to do this with the players and a very poor a very poor training system. So when I have improved it, I think we are going to do more. You can see that the youths are actually benefiting very much from this training. Now, when the training is very much improved, when it is improved, you will see you can have them adding at least plus 0.05 per training session, and I'm sure of that, or even 0.1. Yeah, 0.1 is possible because this is actually a very low pace of growth now. And for some of them that have that ability to go to 99, 98, it will actually benefit them the more. And also, once you are giving them this training, they will just become informed players at that moment. So once that training starts going right for them, they will become informed players at that moment. Now I've given you, this is how I do my own in order to grow the players faster. But it may not work entirely for you. So you can also try to switch it up a bit. I said a bit, not just to scatter it entirely, but bear in mind that that defending helps a lot. It helps a lot. You can see these players getting 0.05 already, 0.06, 0.09. So maybe I underestimated when I said 0.1. They can actually go to 0.2 per session. Now, if they can do 0.2 per session, you will see that it won't take that long before the players in your team have all achieved their maximum potential. So, like I said before, well, I will know how to go about my own, and once I get to 200, the second this level, I'm going to buy the next one so that I don't stifle the talents of the players I have in my squad. So it is better at this stage now when you are building your profile to have players, the already made players that are ready to perform, and just find a way to make them happy because their ego is going to disturb you as well. So, but that'll be all for today. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section, and like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks.